What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today I have a review of the Bandai Ultra Action Figure Ultraman Tiga. Alright, getting back again with another Ultra Action Figure review. This is the just slightly less articulated boy's toy. He's just a boy toy, the boys division of Bandai, the not collector edition. But guess what? I really like these figures. They're very plain. They don't have a ton of they don't have any accessories. The paint is pretty decent. It's mostly in the little details. They have just enough going on to make it worthwhile, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love that I discovered this line, that they came out with this line to begin with. Because I don't follow every thing that Bandai does in that particular division. Like some of the Super Sentai stuff in the past, though not really much in the last couple series. And so this line, which had come out this past February, has had a few drops. But I have some of these figures and some of these characters in Figuarts already, so I don't really need them all. But this is a great line to go alongside your Figuarts. I can't stress that enough. I don't need Figuarts of every single Ultraman character. So here he is with Ultraman Belial Atrocitus. As you can see, that's a pretty... I have another Ultraman behind me here. Let me grab him. He's got the Thunder Breast. Arg. He's got his thingy on there, so this beam... gonna be a little bit heavy, but yeah, I mean, these guys scale well with each other. Like, yeah, they're the same size, guys. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. For anybody that's on a budget, for anybody that just wants to fill in their ultra shelves, to go alongside your Figuarts. Get the Figuarts of the ones you really love, and then, get these guys to fill in. Here's Antlar. I mean, really? That's amazing. That's amazing, guys. Absolutely love it. Again, you don't get all the articulation as Figuarts, so let's take a look. Head swivels. There's a little bit of back and forth, but it's mostly swivel on there. You get nothing down the chest and waist here. So there you have the big, you're going to have to get over that if you want to collect this line. You get no articulation here at all. On the other hand, the sculpt is nice there, so you don't break it up at all. And then the rest, it isn't the worst. You have a hinge swivel at the shoulder. You have a bicep swivel. You have a single jointed elbow. But you do have the 2-finger articulation, and I having collected some of the Kamen Rider of this type of lines with X-Aid, I knew you get that, and I like that. I like that a lot. That's something Figuarts doesn't really do, except for some of the wrestler figures. Total splits, has joints like that, kicks out that much, nothing in the back, no swivels here at all. Single jointed knee, and then you got a ball jointed foot, for good amount of action there. So, that is his articulation. Yes, it's a lot less, but it's not super bad. The look of the figure is pretty good if you're looking at it from the front. If you're looking at it from the back, you got screws. So that's another major caveat. It's not really good looking back there. You do have the sculpting here, and you have a spine. There's that, and then the paint goes, it's there. This paint, and then there's this nice like glossy plastic. If you can see, kind of swirly plastic, but it really works well. I think it makes it nice and shiny. And then this like, you know, bluish, violetish paint looks pretty good. The sculpting again here, I did notice that they didn't continue the gold on the back. Again, I'm not gonna be like, with all this going on here, this is not meant to be posed like that anyway. It's more meant to be played with. But for me, it's meant to represent Tiga on my shelf, because I just, you know, not the biggest Tiga guy, so perfect for me. The head sculpt is really good, I think. You know, the eyes are just done in yellow, but there is sculpting on there. The head is a nice silver, and the sculpting is fairly good. On his chest, again, you have the gold here going down these rivets. I like that. The timer looks nice and, you know, shiny, so that's good. And the paint is done well, all in there. I can't complain, guys. I think this is very cool. You can get them in a few cool poses. So I know, like, the first two I got of this, the R&B, like, I really like it. And now we got more R&B coming out. We got another one that's also coming out in Figure Arts, the more brown one. I forget which, ground maybe? Would that be ground? That's coming out in October this month here. I think at the end of the month. And then in February, and this was just really good news, and I really just saw it right before, and I placed my order for these particular ones. We got Ultraman X coming out, which we have the Ultraman X with the Gamora armor coming. So you could have your Gamora armor, and then you can have a regular Ultraman X. How cool is that? You know, you don't have to buy two figure arts. Heads up, go to HLJ or wherever you buy your imports from, order that up. Then we also, for February release, you got 3 coming. You have Ultraman Ginga, which is a good one, you know, one that I might want to get for figure arts, but for like going forward, I feel like I'm gonna get all of these, and then just like whichever figure arts I want, I'll just like fill in and give these to Ultrazilla Jr. And then the one that really excites me, guys, is Ultraman Zero Beyond, which I missed out on my figure arts. Like, it's a web shop exclusive, and I missed out on that one. And now we're getting a Zero Beyond in this Ultra action figure line. Hello, that is great. I am not gonna go crazy trying to get Zero Beyond, because it's already like, I missed out on the pre-order. My bad, but you know, I was just ordering too much stuff, so something had to give. And yeah, I will be able to get that version of Zero Beyond. I am good with that. I am really good with that. Why am I so good with this line, guys? Because for what you're getting, you're only paying $15 or even less at certain points, depending, you know, if they've been out a little while. I got Tiga here, and for less. I got Origin Dark here, and they were on, you know, I think they were like $12 now, so pretty cool. I really dig it. I really dig it enough to recommend. Again, $15. You do get an articulated figure. It's not a vinyl. You know, it's got some caveats, but as you've seen, I think they look really good on the shelf with your figure arts. Fill out your collection with same scale figures and don't break the bank. Budget Ultramans. How about it? What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts on this figure. I really like it. And if you could like, comment, subscribe on this video and the channel, I would really appreciate that. Till next time, peace out, peeps.